what we saw earlier in the season. They'll be trying to right that ship here tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Lakers, James is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Ayton. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Smart in at the shooting guard position. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Now here's James. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
DiVincenzo with it. Randall right side. Pass to Gobert. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Clearly the strength of Gobert's game. Tough cover down low.
Kennard kicks to Hachimura. Back to Kennard.
Hey, yo, right here.
Ayton against Gobert. From deep LeBron. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Randall outside. 5 on the clock. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Rockets.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward.
Kennard for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Kept alive, Gobert. Some solid defense from Ayton.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
The Timberwolves have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Gobert the pass to DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. From downtown, traps in the tray.
Just cannot allow DiVincenzo to shoot it from there.
The Lakers leading. An NBA champion with the Bucks. Clark, what do you think about Dante DiVincenzo?
Well, the guy's a winner. I mean, I think about his spectacular performance in the championship game back in 2018. And then he plays hard all the time. I mean, he's willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win. And his defense and three-point shooting bring great value to his team.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Yes, that goes in.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Pass to Gobert. From deep. Rebounded by Smart. And it's Smart with the ball for the Lakers. Kennard kicks to Ayton. LeBron outside. Now Kennard. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Hits the three-point bomb.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Randall. Still scoreless. Pass to Gobert. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
Making a play right there. Gobert just using his size.
Now here's James. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Oh, here's Edwards. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. And here is Los Angeles now, following the 3 by Minnesota. The 3 from LeBron. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
And Randle throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Kennard finds Smart. James a screen on Edwards. Smart wide open, he fires. Buries the long-range jumper. Smart's got 5 now.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. Off target from outside. Lakers leading by 5. Lets it go from 14. James, no good.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
McDaniels outside. Pass to Randle. The tray. Connects from 3-point range. 5 points in the game.
Randle, the big fella, knocking it down from deep.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. Look at the Lakers, advantage in 1 series. And checking out Minnesota, they find themselves in 6th place.
And I think for Minnesota, they're in a good spot. Looking to generate some momentum heading into the playoffs. I don't see them resting anyone. They want to finish strong.
Out to the right wing. Hachimura finds James. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Ayton sets the pick for LeBron. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now, here's McDaniels. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Denver. Randle, basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Greg, not many games remain in the season, and the posturing beginning for these teams as they jostle for postseason positioning.
Yeah, this is the time to give full effort and to really communicate. When the pressure rises, teams can either gel together or fall apart.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
You know, what makes Julius Randle special is his versatility. I mean, he can play big and move fast out there, and he can guard and outplay a number of positions as well.
And Ayton throws it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Back to Randle. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
That free throw good from Randall. And having a star in Anthony Edwards, Clark with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team. And with his outgoing nature and skill set, that mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives it great confidence.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Randall outside. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. His three-pointer's off the mark. And here's Kennard. 6 points for him. Hachimura finds Smart. Here's Ayton. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Tries again. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 8 points.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Now here's Randall. He had 15 points last outing. Back to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
Pass to Ayton. Here's LaRavia. Here's Smart. And he's good on the three ball. Smart's got a couple of threes now in the first for Los Angeles. McDaniels outside. Outside Edwards. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's LaRavia. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Timberwolves trail by 3. Now here's Randall. 11 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Shoots. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Over in the corner, LaRavia. Pass to Hachimura. Ayton sets the pick for Hachimura. Here's Kennard. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And it's a 5-point Laker lead.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Maxi Kleber comes in for Hachimura. Dalton Connect, he's checked in for Smart. And Smith's subbed in for Kennard. And then for Minnesota, Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. And Bones Island subbed in for Edwards. 1:57 left in the first quarter of the game. Clark, a screen on Smith. Pass to Clark. Randall outside. 4 on the clock. And Randall throws it down.
For Randall, another bucket. He continues to expand his offensive game.
Here's Kleber. He's defended by Randall. Connect with a wide open look. Misses the 3.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, "I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me." Kevin, back to you.
Fills it up with the best. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And here's Smith following Julius Randle's 3. Here's Clark. Scoreless thus far. Highland's shot is good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
The Minnesota Timberwolves coming to this one after the win against the Nuggets. Pass to Smith. Back to Laravia. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Minnesota leading by 3. Now Highland. He's guarded by Connect. Kleba against Randall. And Randall throws it down.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Timberwolves ahead as they wrap up the first quarter with a 13-5 run. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Dosumu is out there with Bones Highland. And it's Clark in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Kleba. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. 5 to shoot. Here's Laravia. Here's Vanderbilt. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Randall. Highland picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up. Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. The Lakers in 5th.
I tell you what, when you have a month like this, the way they've been shooting it, you feel like the basket is 3 times as big as normal. I mean, it's hard to maintain this level of productivity, but we'll see if they can make it happen.
Sinks the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Randall from outside the arc. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Smith with it. Pass to Hayes. Lakers passing it around. Now Laravia. Hayes the pass to Vanderbilt. Over Randall. Vanderbilt misses. Timberwolves leading by 3. And it's Highland in the corner. Pass to Randall. Rebound by Smith. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. They get the rebound. Vanderbilt's shot is good.
Gotta love that effort for the second chance point.
For Minnesota, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Pass to Randall. Fires the 3. Randall can't get that one to fall.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. It's stolen by Randall. It's stolen by Smith. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Smith. Here's LaRavia. Screen by Smith. LaRavia with it. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And after that game, it was impressive to look at the box score and see the work they did at the free throw line.
And not only what they did in making them, but what they did to get to the line. I mean, they were constantly in attack mode, driving the lane and drawing fouls.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Lakers with some changes. James checked in for Maxi Kleber. Marcus Smart comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Kennard in for Smith. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Edwards has come in for Clark. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And here's Smart. 9 points last game. Inside, here's James. Point-blank range. Too easy for LeBron.
And once James gets the ball near the rim, just let him go to work because he knows what he's doing down there.
But LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
And here is Los Angeles now after the basket by Minnesota. Pass to James. No good. That would have tied it. And Reed has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. 3-point lead. There's the drive. And there's the foul. It's on Jake LaRavia. That's his first foul. The Lakers making a switch here. Hachimura's checked in. And then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Highland. Now here's Dosunmu. Still yet to score. Pass to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
And here's Kennard. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. McDaniels, a screen on Kennard. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Lakers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Pass to James. Now here's Hayes. Smart on the wing. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
McDaniels, a screen on LeBron. Randall passes to Dosunmu. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Dosunmu's got his first 3 points of the game. Pass to Kennard. To the middle. He's looking for Hayes and finds him.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Randall passes to Dosunmu. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good with the triple. LA's gotten half their shots from 3-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Dosunmu, the pass to McDaniels. Randall down low, covered by LeBron. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. So it'll be Julius Randle shooting. That's on LeBron James. GA, you hear about 3 levels scored. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
Here's LaRavia. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now here's Gobert. He's got 8. Randall passes to Gobert. To the inside, DiVincenzo falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
DiVincenzo with the nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. Hachimura kicks to Kennard. Over to the wing. Ayton against Gobert. Back to Kennard. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Kennard's got 11 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Edwards. Hasn't made one yet. Driving inside. And Edwards with the stuff.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Kennard finds Smart. Here's Ayton. Pass to Kennard. Here's the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Edwards got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. The Lakers shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%. Ayton, the pass to LaRavia. Now, here's Kennard. He's got 14. To the left wing. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Down low, here's DiVincenzo. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
He's done a nice job, a great job, actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
Now here's Ayton. He's coming off the 19-point game against Houston. Smart misses.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Shoots the 3.
Their three-point attack has not been as effective as it was in the first quarter. I think it's kept them from padding the lead.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second-chance hoops, too.
Now here's Smart. He's got 11.
Who's watching here?
Hachimura kicks to Kennard. To halt the run, here's LaRavia. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. And there's a minute 45 left in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They grabbed their own miss and finished off by Gobert.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's Ayton after the basket by Minnesota. Here's Kennard. Here's Smart. Drills it from outside. Smart's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Lakers.
He's now matched his three-point total from the first quarter here in the second period. 4 in the game already for him.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Smart. McDaniels on the wing. He's got 5. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Hachimura. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Hachimura's got 5 points now this quarter.
He loves to attack from the inside. This is Hachimura's comfort zone, no doubt.
Edwards against Smart. Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Outside, Reed. Good on the triple. Reed's got 5 points so far.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
15 seconds left here in the second. Kennard kicks to Smart. Over to the left wing. Hachimura the pass to Ayton. Lets it go from 11. It's good. He's got 10.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 2. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. So we have Coach Finch here at the half. How key is Rudy Gobert to this offense?
Yeah, I mean, he brings a whole different dynamic to offense. Just making him feel part of our offense just creates so much gravity when he's rolling hard out there, creating a lot of good shots for his teammates.
He's on fire. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
A look here now at Minnesota. They've come up a little short of expectations. The talent is unquestioned, but their focus has been wavered. The consistency just hasn't been there. That said, I sure wouldn't want to meet them in the playoffs, though.
Moving on now to the first half of play. And how about Julius Randle's contribution?
Anytime you're shooting over 50%, you are helping your team. As long as you're not giving up the same amount of points or more at the other end.
That's the real math, and it's definitely seeming right now that he's on the right side of that equation. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Minnesota in the lead. Marcus Smart is out there with Kennard. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. That's J.J. Redick's 5 as we get into the set. He swipes the ball away again.
This guy has been stealing the ball at an incredible rate, closing in on 5th place on the all-time list.
His defense has been elite for years now. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Back to you guys.
He truly has earned it. Allie, we thank you very much. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their Connected Cam. Well, year after year, Clark, we continue to see Anthony Edwards increase his scoring.
Yeah, and I like the fact that his efficiency has gone up as well, Kevin. That's a nice combination. Scoring going up and efficiency improving, and that's a problem for sure for the rest of the league.
Randall with the bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Hachimura setting the pick for LeBron. And it's off from three-point range.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
6 on the shot clock. Edwards kicks to Randall. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Lakers trail by 6. Pass to Kennard. Here's Hachimura. From outside, off the mark.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Edwards finds Randall. Edwards looking it over. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's James. Kennard for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Gobert with a screen on Smart. For 3, Edwards. A rebound by the Lakers. Smart dishes to LeBron. Pass to Hachimura. And here is Ayton. Defended by Gobert. They need this one. Smart kicks to Kennard. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And here is DiVincenzo. Nailed from three-point land. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Julius Randle.
Yeah, his impact on the glass is drifting downward. You know, sometimes as a player, your focus shifts. You redirect your energy toward other phases of the game. And that could be what's happening here. But obviously, it's a bit of a concern going forward.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Randall against James. Ayton a screen on Randall. James the pass to Hachimura. Just 5 on the clock. Smart misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Will it go? Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And look at these numbers from Smart. He is doing it all.
Pass to Gobert. Now here's Edwards. Randle outside. Back to Edwards. Over Smart. Edwards can't hit. Lakers trail by 9. Now Kennard. He's got 14. Ayton, the pass to LeBron. DiVincenzo against Kennard. Puts up a 3. Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota leading by 9. Randle surveying the D. Drains it from beyond the arc. Randle's got 30 points.
Taking it himself, Randle changes who he is when the jumper goes in.
Pass to Ayton. Outside, Smart. And here's LeBron outside. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 7th assist in the game. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. Gobert with a screen on James. Hands it from downtown. Randle's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
James in the post. Randle on him. And finished off by LeBron.
In attack mode. We've seen this from James now for what, 2 decades?
Randle against James. Here's Randle. 33 points for him. McDaniels right side. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to Kennard. Here's Hachimura. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Not the guy you expect to knock down the answer 3, but Rui was ready to get it done.
Randle against James. A rebound by the Lakers. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. And here is Hachimura. Kennard with the ball. He's got 14. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
LeBron James refusing to be denied, just muscling through that foul to get the shot off.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
Pass to Dosunmu. Oh, here's Edwards. Stolen by Smart. Here's LaRavia. McDaniels defending. And that one's good, LaRavia. LaRavia's got 8 points.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
LeBron against Randle. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Lakers trail by 5. Pass to LeBron. Here's Kennard. Back to LeBron. Over Randle. James misses.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
It's stolen by Randle. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Randle. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And here's Gobert. Takes the three. Kennard with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. And here's Smart. 16 points for him. Clock at 6. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 18.
And that's an error by the D. You can't give someone like Smart that kind of position inside.
Pass to Dosunmu. For three, Edwards. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
After 1-3 in the first half, there's his second right there.
Outside, James. Laravia with the screen. James, no good. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Edwards finds Dosunmu. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. And then for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Julius Randle. And Bones Highland subbed in for McDaniels. Pass to Hayes. Highland against Kennard. Ayton sets the pick for Kennard. Off target with his three.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Lakers trail by 6. There's the triple. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Ayton. Smart's got 21 in the game.
And if Smart finds his rhythm from range, he is dangerous. He can do a lot of damage from deep.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. LeBron comes in for Marcus Smart. And James subbed in for Kennard. Minnesota also with the sub. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Kleber with a screen on Edwards. The three from LeBron. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ingles. It's Edwards on the wing. James covering. Edwards passes to Dosunmu. 5 on the clock. Back to Edwards. Shoots over James. Another miss by Minnesota. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Kleber, the pass to LeBron. Stolen by Reed. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. The wide open look here for Highland. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to LeBron. Kicks it out to James. The three-pointer off the mark.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Three-pointer. That one's not going to go. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Lakers trail by 6. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Randle and Reed holding down the post spots. Bones Highland is out there with Dosunmu. And it's Clark in at the 3 slot. Now here's Randall. Pass to Clark. Back to Randall. Fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Now James. Pass to Laravia. Fires from deep. Got that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from James.
No doubt James can be effective right off the catch if he's gotten himself properly set up.
Randall down low. Kleba defending. Randall down low. Kleba on him. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 12 points in just the second half.
The relentlessness of Randall, R squared, taking on all comers.
James outside. Offline with his 3. Minnesota leading by 5. Pass to Highland. Now Randall. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
No one near James as he lets it go. No good on the triple.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
Randall passes to Dosunmu. Now here's Reed. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
This is a big part of Reed's value. I mean, he's proficient from deep, and he's got a quick trigger, too.
And here's James outside. And again, the Lakers no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And the shot is good.
Unselfish, good vision, nice dime by Julius.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Here's Kleba. And again, no good by the Lakers. Minnesota leading by 10. Here's Reed. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
On the inside, Reed's got a deep bag that he can go to. I mean, he's a hard guy to cover.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Hachimura, he's checked in for James. Edwards has come in for the Timberwolves. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Thank you once again, Allie. First one falls for him.
And every season, it seems, Reed takes another step forward in adding to his game, and that's a testament to his strong work ethic.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Lakers trail by 12. Pass to Hachimura. Laravia with the screen. To the wing right side. Can they get it? Minnesota with the rebound. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
One shot.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Right wing. Hachimura down low. Defended by Dosunmu. And he banks in the layup.
And providing the score, boy, they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by the Timberwolves.
Randall against Kleba. 11 feet away. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Lakers trail by 13. Pass to James. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
Well, Clark, for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings. Now, over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
Smart against Edwards. Puts it up from 12. Drained for 2 points. Edwards got 10 points in just the second half.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Here's McDaniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 15-point game. Here's Hachimura. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 17-5 run. Randall against James. Randall down low. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Smart on the wing. Pass to Ayton. Lets it go from deep. And the Lakers with another miss. Minnesota leading by 15. Edwards inside. Guarded by Smart. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. So Edwards will go to the free throw line. That one on Smart. And the Timberwolves making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion. As those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices, the pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Clock at 4. And the call will be against Julius Randle.
No basket.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Boy, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
Lakers trail by 17. Kennard with the ball. And just miss after miss right now.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Here's McDaniels. And a miss there on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Kicks it out to LeBron. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
free throw drops for Ayton.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
No good on the second free throw. You know, Clark, Rudy Gobert is often the victim of unfair criticism.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. I mean, that's just what people tend to do, the talking heads, if you will. I think too many times folks focus on what he can't do instead of appreciating all that he does. I mean, he excels as a rim protector, a screener, a physical presence in the paint. I mean, I think he's going to go down as one of the all-time outstanding defenders in league history.
Drills the three-pointer.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
James, the pass to Smart. James sets the screen for Smart. Pass to Hachimura. That shot misses. Nice defense from McDaniels.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
It's stolen by DiVincenzo. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Outside, Smart. There's the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Smart's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Ayton a screen on Randall. And here is LeBron. Pass to Kennard. Shot clock at 6. Down he goes for 3.
Boy, still such an outstanding distributor. James takes great joy in finding his teammates in their spots.
Outside Edwards. Now Gobert. Here's McDaniels. It's stolen by Hachimura. James in the post. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Here's Gobert. No stopping that baby hook on the fly.
Gobert filling up all the stat categories in this one. What a well-rounded player.
Now Smart. Kennard setting the pick for Smart. Missed on the 3. Timberwolves leading by 17. Now DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Lets it go from 14. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Edwards got 16 points here in the second half. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Minnesota.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And really an important win from a pride standpoint. Nobody likes getting swept, so they're able to salvage a win in this 4-game season series.
Yeah, and at 1-3, I mean, their record against this team, obviously not pretty, but again, to your point, it's about pride and not being swept.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Julius Randle.
Well, I like the ferocity on defense now. He was constantly putting himself in the path of steals and coming up with them, too.
Teardrop shot. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Kleba inside. Working on McDaniels. Moravia. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
Now Dosunmu. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Rudy, you guys came to play tonight. Can you talk about the motivation right from the opening tip?
We just wanted to have a good defensive game, come out ready and make sure we communicate and run back. Because these guys are very talented, and we did a great job.
The communication paid off. Thanks so much.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Julius Randle.